Evening everybody, Rich here, back for part 10 and the final part, hopefully, of this RMS Titanic tutorial. The focus for today is just to add the small details like handrails, vents, more vents, 2 small cargo hatches and probably some more vents as well. So that's the focus for today, and then we can call it a day. But there will be more videos afterwards for the Olympic and the Britannic, because I was going to do a conversion of said ship into those 2 ships, and they will follow afterwards. And also like to point out as well, like I normally do, if you're going to make a video or downloadable project with this ship, then by all means do so, but remember to leave a bit of credit for me for the design, and it really is appreciated. Anyway, what we're going to do first, we're going to fly over to the centre section of the ship, this raised deck here, between funnel number 2 and number 3, and what we're going to do is add some stairs to it. So we're going to get the wood stairs, plonk that there, and we're going to go down to the just by the side of funnel number 2, just by the raised deck is. We're going to remove a couple of blocks there, and a block there, and we're going to put the stairs in there. So a stair block and a stair block there, and then a white block in there like that. So that's the first set of stairs there, and down to the back end of the left hand side, down to the side of funnel number 3, and in the side here we're going to add a couple of stairs here. So remove that block and that block, and that one, and then we put the stairs in there. So a stair block there, and then a white block there. So there we go. You may want to adjust the window there as well, because I have just made a big boob and build it over a window, but just move the window to one side and it should be fine. So that's the stairs there. So what we're going to do is go to the right hand side of the raised deck into the area by the side of funnel number 3, and do the same again. Remove a block there, and there, and also by the window, and put a stairs there, and then put a white block there. So that's that set of stairs, and then to the forward end of the deck. So we've got the first sideways wall, because the first front wall of it, because you got a side wall first behind funnel number 2, and you got this straight wall here. So just trying to remember, does it go that side or that side? I think it goes this side. So we'll add the stairs to this corner here. So remove 2 blocks there and that one, and we'll put stairs and a white block there. So there we go, there's the stairs all added to that. Right, so now what we're going to do is to add something else, a platform first. So what we're going to do is add a quartz platform. Actually, if we get to the quartz slabs, that's what we need. And we're going to go to funnel number 3, or to the deck house in front, or to the deck house of funnel number 3, and you're going to find the centre block, which is here, and we're going to leave a 2 block gap, so 1, 2 on the wood, and on the 3rd block is where we start building, using quartz slabs of course, and it's going to be 7 wide, so that's 3 that way, and then 3 that way, so it's a 3 by 3 wide that side, 3 wide that side, so it's 7 wide, and then the sides are 11, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then we just fill in the space in between. We'll make it 11 long, 7 wide. So it's basically just a flat platform on the deck. Like so, and then roughly halfway down, say about there, we add a vent. So remove 2 blocks, we add a vent, so 1, 2, 3, and then 2 blocks there, and then a quartz stair block, which we always need. You can remember to keep these. So use quartz stairs and put them on there, and then another block on the front there, and another block there, and another block there. So it's basically adding a vent to that platform there. You can just about see it on the prototype over there, just by the crosshairs there. Okay, back again. Had to do a quick jump cut there because the game went into a bit of a seizure. But anyway, what we're going to do now is work on the compass platform, which you can just about see in the distance. That sort of tall building thing there between the 2 funnels. I'm going to try and build that now, but the design I used on that one is a bit crap really. So trying to recreate that is going to be tricky. But anyway, it's the same. Well, the pillars start at the same width as the platform down below. So what we're going to do is from the right, sorry, so on the right hand side, build up 2, and then the same on the other side, build up 2, then add a block, and then behind that add 2 again, and remove that block, and the same this side, do the same, and on the inside add another block and then one up, or sorry, two up. Remove that, and same this side. So you got the sort of, it goes up in two, two, and two like that. Nothing really special. And then for the sides, what we're going to do is go 1, 2, 3 like that. 1, 2, 3, and then add the floor like so. And then we're going to do the same thing again. So we add a block down, and then well, a block there, and then a block, 2 blocks down like that, and remove that one. And the same here, add a block, and then build down 2, and remove that block. So you've got a sort of, it's sort of beetle shaped really, but it's a weird shape trying to explain it. But we'll do the same this side. So 2 blocks, and then how do we do this? We had block there, and then 2 down from this point. Like I said, not very easy to explain it, but if you want to copy it, then by all means. But it really is quite difficult to explain how to do it. But that is sort of how it's shaped, and it's pretty vague how it's done. But anyway, we'll add the side walls to it, like so, and then we'll get the quartz stairs. We'll just add the stairs going up to it. So we put a block there, stairs, and a couple of blocks underneath, stairs, and stairs again, and put a block underneath there. So it's complicated to try and explain, but you know, that's the compass. And you may want to move it slightly forward as well. I mean, it's sort of meant to be directly between funnel 2 and funnel 3, or funnel that one and funnel that one. But it's near enough central, and that's the design. Like I say, it's vague how it's designed, but you know, it's crap really. But it's the same design I've used on the prototype. I mean, the one I used on my original ship, the 2010-2012 one, it was just so simple, but it didn't really do the job. Anyway, that's that platform done. So that's the flat platform and the compass platform. And what we're going to do now is add a few vents. And right, what we're going to do is on the, so we've added the platform vent, so that's that one. So what we're going to do is go to the side. Doesn't matter which side you go to, so I'm going to, because it's both the same side, but to the side of the funnel number 3 deck house. And I'm just trying to work out how this goes, so bear with me a second. Right, so what do? We go down to, say, roughly along the side wall here. So the wall itself is 9 long, so roughly about 4 out, or 4th along. And we go 3 out to the side, I think. So 3 out, no, 5th out, so go 2, 3, 4, 5 out. And we'll put our vent there, so that's 1, 2, 3 high, and stairs on the top, and then 2 at the back, 2 at the bottom there, and a block at the front there like that. So there's the first vent, and then from that, from the back point here, we're going to count back 8, or count forward actually. We're heading towards the second funnel, so count forward 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 1 to the side like that. And we add the next vent, so it's 3 up again, 2 at the back, 1 to the side, 1 to the side, and then stairs to the top. Actually, you add stairs, and then a block forward, like so. And that's those 2 vents added there. And you just want to do the same thing in exactly the same position on the other side. So, so what was it? It was 5th out from this block. So I'll do the same again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3 up, stairs, 2 at the back, 2 to the sides, and 1 there. And that is in line. Yep, that's fine. And then 8 forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 to the side. 1, 2, 3. 2 at the back. 1 to the side. The other side. Ooh, stairs to the top, and a block there. And there we go. That's 5 vents done. So that's 2 that side, 2 this side, and 1 in the centre. And there should be 2 more, which go to the left side. So remember, you've got the centre block here, which is in line with the centre of the funnel. So we go to the left-hand side of that. We're going to add 2 more vents. Now, one is facing forward, one is facing back, but I haven't got the exact location of them, so I'm just going to put them at random on the raised deck here. So one facing forward, which will be, say, roughly here. I'm not going to say where exactly. So 1, 2, 3 up, 2 at the back, 1 there, 1 there. And this is the forward facing one, so the vent top there and the block there. So that's the one facing forward, whereas all the rest of them face back. If you've ever noticed, they all face the same direction, facing back. But this one faces forward. So that's that one there, and then to the side, say roughly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks to the side, right side. We put another vent there, so that's the 2, 1, 2, 3 up, block there, and then stairs there, and then a block there like that. So that's the other vent like that. So they're 2 side by side like that. This is just what I got from the model I had. So the vents are sort of, if they're in the wrong place, then blame Revel for that, because that's the model I had. So yeah, if there's any issues with that, that's that. And then lastly, there is one more vent, but different style and design, which faces outwards. It sort of faces to the left, oh no, to the right. Sorry. So that's forwards, and it faces to the right. So I haven't got the right direction for this, or the right position for it. So we're going to go roughly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in from the right, and then 1, 2, 3 back. We build 1, 2, 3 up, 1, 2, 3 up like that, and then 1, 2 like that, and that's the shape of that vent. And that goes on the raised deck there. So that's pretty much all the detail for the raised deck. So we've added the stairs and all the vents in the compass platform, and then the last job for it is just to add the handrails around. So I'll just do that as quick as I can. So add the handrails to the raised deck. And there we go, that's one side done. I'll just do the same the other side. Dunk. And I say I do this as quick as I can. I'm actually taking longer than I expected. Right, we're nearly there, and there we go. Right, so there we are. That's the raised deck, pretty much all done, and that's really all we need to talk about for that. Right, so what we're going to do now is go to the area slightly behind, to the left behind side of the third funnel. So funnel number 3 is there, and you've got this corner here, which is only on the left side. The right side is more corners to it, so we're only working on the right side. And what we're going to do is from the corner here, we're going to count back from the corner, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3 out, and we're going to build a vent. So 1, 2, 3 up, 1 to the side, 1 to the side, 2 behind it, stairs to the top, and then a block there. So there we are. There's a small vent that goes in that corner there. So that's that little jobby done there. And what I'm going to do a quick jump cut because the game is lagging like hell again. And then we'll move on to the next bit. So back in a moment. Okay, back again. Now I've restarted the game and it should work a bit better now. What we're going to do now is fly down to funnel number 3, and we're going to add some piping, which is basically, well, quartz slabs going from behind the third funnel to the back, or from the back of funnel number 3 to the front edge of the next deck house. So what we're going to do, we'll go to the centre point of the back of the funnel, and we go 1 block to the side, and we build out 2, 2 and 2 like that. So it's 2, 2, 2 out, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 like that. So it's 8 out to the side like that, or 8 down the side, and then we do the same on the other side of the funnel. So we go 2 out, 2 out, 2 out. Is that right? Yeah, I do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 like that. So it just threw me a bit because of course both sides are not symmetrical. So if we go from the funnel, it is symmetrical. So it's 2 out, so it's 3 rows of 2 out and then 8 back like that. So that's basically piping. So on the real ship, the pipes come out from this deck house onto the section here, and then they actually went up the funnel, or halfway up the funnel, curved down and back down again. But of course, being Minecraft, you can't make details like that. So anyway, that's the piping added there. And then what we want to do is to go to funnel number 4. So fly down to funnel number 4, and on the raised deck just behind the funnel, so the funnel is actually on a raised deck, so on the back end of the raised deck just behind the deck house, going to add another vent. So roughly say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks back from the deck house, we build up the funnel itself. So it's 3 up, 2, 1 there, 1 there. Stairs on the top, and then a block there. So that's the central vent for that area there, and that's that little jobby done. I want to add some stairs to this raised deck as well. I just can't remember how they actually go, so I'm going to fly over to the prototype and I'll work out how these stairs go on. So you've got a set of stairs just to the front and a set of stairs to the back. So just third out from the side, and then 5th, 6th block in. So there we go, right. So I just fly back over, and I'll go back to the left hand side. So for the raised deck, stairs around the 4th funnel, go 1, 2, 3 out from the front wall and add our stairs in there. So that's all you need there. And the same on the back, we go from the corner and go to the 5th block in. So one center block, end block, sorry, then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and put our stairs there. So that's what I had to explain there. I couldn't work out what I was doing, but that's around the 4th funnel, of course. So I do the same the other side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, put the stairs there, and the same on the other, well, same at the front. So 3rd block out, we add our stairs there. So there we go, that's that little job. And then what we do is just add the handrails around the 4th funnel, or around the raised deck around the 4th funnel. So just add the handrails, and we'll move on to the next jobby after that. So I just do this as quick as I can. I know I say that all the time, but I can never bloody do it as fast as I can. I always end up screwing it up. Do 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 do. And then into, oh, missed one, and there we go. Right, so that's that raised deck all sorted out there. Alright, so read my notes again, and what we're going to do is place those 2 small cargo hatches that I keep banging on about. Right, now thanks to Aaron Quells and Brody Lukeby, or Lubeki, I can't remember how to pronounce that, but we've got to add 2 cargo hatches to not the Promenade deck. The Promenade deck is here, it's the next deck down. And if you go from the centre point of this deck, so you've got these 2 big windows here, and we're going to go out to the left side, not down this wall here, but onto this section here. So it's basically this area here. You've got the crane just there, so it's in this, on this wall here. I don't know what wall it's called. Well, it doesn't really have a name, but it's sort of this area here. Now, because I've added doors to this area, you're going to have to remove those doors. I'm not sure if you added them or not, but there we go, and I'll remove the windows as well. Now for the cargo hatch itself is only a small building, well, it's a small box really. So the box itself is sort of 3 out and then 4 like that. And then if you want to double it in height, you can, and then add a quartz roof to it. So it's probably a bit bigger than it needs to be, but there you go. So you got that little cargo hatch there. Now, I think that's cargo store. Is it cargo room 4? I'm not sure what they call it. Is it cargo hold number 4? I think is what it's called. So there we go. That's that cargo hatch done there. And I do the same the other side. Once again, not knowing exactly where it goes, but we'll remove the windows anyway. And we go 1, 2, 3 out, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Double it in height. And then we'll add the quartz roof to it. And there we go, that's that cargo hatch added there. So thanks to those 2, Aaron Quell and Brody Lukeby. I can't remember how to, well, I don't know how to pronounce that, but you know who you are, and thanks again for pointing out where those go. Right, so that's those 2, what is added, and now what we're going to do now is fly over to funnel number 1, so all the way forward again. And we're going to add some more vents, which is always fun and exciting, because vents are always exciting. Right, so we're going down to funnel number 1, the forward edge, or the front of funnel number 1. And you've got the ladder on the front there. You're going to leave a single block gap, no, a 2 block gap from it. So forward of this, 2 blocks forward of this ladder, so 1, 2, and on the 3rd block we build our vent. Now this is a large sort of, I think it's an air conditioning vent or something, but it's quite wide. It's 7 blocks wide and 3 blocks long. So it's going to be 3 other sides, so 1, 2, 3, like that, and then 1, 2, 3 there. So that's 7 wide, and then two there and two there. That's the full width and length of it. And what we're going to do is add a block there, 2 blocks up and then a block there, 2 blocks up and then a block there, and then we use stair blocks to make the side, or to make the back curvy. So we add stairs up like that. So stairs, 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 the right way up, and then stairs, 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 also the right way up. Right, so there we go, there's the stairs added to that. And then what we do, we add quartz, I'm not sure what we want to do really, so we can add a quartz blocks across the top like that, and then on the inside, if we want to add black on the inside, like that, then we use quartz to create sort of the grill like that, and there we go. It looks alright that when you do it like that, because it brings out the detail a bit more. So that's that vent added there, and that's just in front of the first funnel. So, excuse me. So that's that one done. Alright, so I'm just going to work out what to do next. And you just want to do the same thing behind the funnel. So facing the other way, behind funnel number 1, we'll leave another 2 block gap, so 1, 2, and then on the third block we build again. So centre block and then 3 out that way and 3 out that way. Sides 2, and then we add 2 blocks up, 1, 2 blocks up, 1, and then we add the stairs all the way across. Like so. Then quartz blocks across the top there, and then add black on the inside, and then a quartz slab grill across the front. And there we go. So that's that vent added there. So you've got the 2 vents, one forward, one back, either side or either end of the forward funnel. And that's our little jobby done there. Now to the left of the forward funnel, say from the bottom step of the vent here, you want to count 1, 2, 3, 4 out, and then sort of 1, 2 forward, or 2 back, sorry, and we add a vent here. So it's 3 high, 2 high, 1 there, 1 there. So it's one of those small dick shaped vents, and we add one of those there. So it's 3 up, 2 at the bottom, 2 at the back, and 1 forward step at the top. So that's the same designs we as we usually use. So that's that one there. And then on the other side of the forward funnel, say 1, 2, 3 out, and then 1, 2 back, we add another different shaped vent. So this is not goes up 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2 there like that. So it's one of those shaped vents, and that goes on the right side of the funnel. And that's our little jobby done there. So what we do now is go behind the funnel again, and on the centre point of this vent here, this vent we just built behind the funnel, on the centre point we're going to add a bar which goes sort of it's a bar of quartz slabs, and I'm trying to remember how long it is. It's 18 blocks long. So from the top there, that's number 1, go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, like so, and then we can curve it down, well, basically using blocks really. There we go. So could make it a bit more curvy actually, can't we? Not doing it very well. So bear with me, I'm trying to make it curvy. Oh, that'll do. So anyway, so it's 18 long, and then try and curve it a bit more detailed, or a bit better than what I've done there. So this is I'm not sure what it's for, whether it's a water pipe or something, I don't know, but I've seen on photographs and models and things that the cabling from the rigging at the top was attached to this bar, so it may be a sort of a double thing, or actually it's probably yeah, it's to do with the telegraph, isn't it? Because the CQD, the radio room, was inside this quarters, so I imagine it's to do with that. So that's probably sort of a fancy version of an aerial, so that's probably what that's for. So yeah, so the cables went from there up to the rigging at the top, and yeah, that's what that's for. Just work that one out. Right, so what we do now is to go to, trying to work this one out. There's one more vent, large vent thing that goes to the, hang on, goes in front of the second funnel. So 1 block gap from the ladder at the front of the second funnel. So this is funnel number 2. 1 block forward of that ladder we add our vent, which is 7 wide again. So that's, which way does it face? I'm trying to work it out. It faces backwards, so I'm at the wrong end, so I need to go that way. So remove that block and we do 1, 2, 3 out, 2 forward. Same the other side, 1, 2, 3 out, 2 forward. And that's our funnel, not funnel, the vent. 2 up, 3 up, or 1 up, 2 up, sorry, and then we add the slabs across the top, or the blocks, and then we add the stairs along the back. There we go, there's the vent added, and then we add the black in the inside, and then the quartz slabs for the grill. And I've done that wrong already. So grill along the bottom, and then grill halfway up, sorry. And there we go, that's that one added there. It's probably a bit too close to the actual grand staircase weather cover, but you know, can't really complain. Right, so what we're going to do now is go to the back of the second funnel, and in this space, I haven't got it written down exactly where, but in this space here on the top of the deck house, we just add another one of those funny shaped vents. So it's 1, 2, 3 up, 1, 2, 3 up like that, and then a couple of blocks there, and that's that shape there. And just going to quickly read my notes and work out what to do next. So bear with me. Right, so the last job really on this part is to add handrails around the top, or around the forward deck house, between, or around funnel 1 and funnel 2. So we'll start at the front. Now the handrails don't go over the bridge, so we'll start from the back corner of the bridge, so namely there. So add 2 there. Remember, we've got the ladder there, so you don't put any handrails there. So you leave a gap and add the handrails for the rest of it. So we'll go add the handrails all the way around. All the way around the officers' quarters and the Marconi room and all things. That's what it's called, isn't it? The Marconi room, that's what I wanted to call it. It's not the radio room, it's not the wireless, I suppose you can call it all sorts really, but it's the Marconi room, I think. So just add the handrails all the way around. And I usually take this time to have a rant, but I can't really think of what to rant about. But never mind. So once we get the handrails out the way, I might as well have a rant about the next project. I know I did do a poll late last year of what to do next. We know, because we've got Majestic over there in the distance, that's what the next project will be. Maybe a week or 2 after this one has finished. I don't know yet, but we'll have to wait and see. So just add the handrails to there. So that's the handrails added there. So yeah, the Majestic will be the next project. I've still got to finish it, so still plenty to do on that, but we'll wait and see. Anyway, that's the handrails added to the top of the deck house there. Just going to fly down to the back of the ship and start removing blocks we don't need, because the centre blocks, you can see the coloured blocks which I marked as the centre, we don't need them no more, so I'm going to remove them. So remove the colour blocks, because they're only markers for what I'm building, so as I say, just remove them and life will be good again. Well, there may be a couple that I missed, but never mind. I'm going to hit the head. Right, move around here. I think there's one on the stern as well. Yep, one down there. I think I'll leave that one. That could be the badge. Right, so that's the a few of the centre blocks removed. And we're just going to fly to the forward end of the ship again. And we're going to add some brown trim to the tops of the white sections. And I think we can call it a day then. So let's get some brown carpet, which is always handy to have. Brown carpet, especially when you shit yourself. So what we're going to do, along the tops of the bridge wings, or along the forward edge of the bridge wings, just add brown trim around these areas here. So around that bit there, and across also along the tops of the boundary here. Like so. So that's the 2 sides there. Do the same the other side. and it should all look fine. Like so, and then on the next deck below we add trim again, also between the pillars here, like so, and down the front, along the front edge of the superstructure. So this is the Promenade deck, of course, so I just add the brown guff around the side, around the front, and all things around there. And then the same on the deck below. And then up the other side. So there we go, that's the front section done. So you've got the brown trim added there, just adds a bit more detail, makes it look a bit more white starish, and I can remove those red blocks as well. So remove that one, and remove that one. So now we've got a proper looking bridge, like so. And what we'll do is move further down now to the actually we'll move to the side first. So we've got behind the bridge wings, we've got this wall here. Pardon me, we'll just add some brown trim to the top of that. I did the same the other side. Do brown trim on the side. Add that there. So that's that little jobby. And then what we do is go to the wall between the lifeboats. So the lifeboats, the first 4 lifeboats are there, and then you got the second set of 4 lifeboats down there. So this wall between the 2 sets, add the brown trim along that as well. And I think we can call it a day after that. But I'm just sort of thinking, would the brown look good in this area here as well? I'm just trying to think, because I'm not sure if the brown would have been in that area of the open promenade. But if you want to add it, then by all means do so. But I'm not going to sort of start an argument with it, because I don't know if it actually had that or not. But I'm going to add it along with the side of the boat deck anyway. And I think there's some more handrails I've got to add as well, so don't run off just yet and finish. So we're still going to add some handrails, but that's the brown trim added there. And I do the same on the other side. Brown trim. Not there, on top of that, right. So add the trim all along here. So there, and last job I think was to add the handrails on the back of the boat deck. So from the last set of lifeboats on the boat deck at the back end, we just add handrails from the last pillar, from the last davit. We just add the handrails all the way around the back end of the boat deck, across the back to the other side, and then we'll I think that'll be it. And there we go. So I think we can call it a day there. But like I said, if you want to add the brown trim to the insides of the open promenade, then you can. I'm not going to start anything and claim it be wrong or right. So I'm gonna leave it at that. But that is all everything, all the details, everything, all done for RMS Titanic and this 2018 tutorial. And thanks very much for watching. It's been a real pleasure to build this thing. It's a lot better than the old one. I know everyone agrees, or most people agree. May not be the easiest to build, but it's an achievement nonetheless. We now have 2 ships like this. And like I said at the beginning of the video, I think I did say at the beginning of the video, we will do update videos as well for the Britannic and the Olympic. The Olympic is basic anyway, so that's not going to be a huge video, but the Britannic is sort of the whole back end wants reprofiling really because of the differences there, but that'll be another day. Also the colour as well, so that's something for later on. But yeah, like I said, the Majestic is our next project, and that will be either another week or 2 weeks time from now, I'm not sure. That's a bigger ship nonetheless. It's slightly bigger, it's about sort of 10 blocks longer. I think it's not a huge difference, but I think she's a bit taller. So that's what Majestic will be. And I did leave a poll out just after that as well for the ship to build afterwards, and that is the RMS Mauritania from 1907. And that'll be the next project after that as well. And then I should do another poll after that for other ships as well. So I'm not going to do any modern cruise ships like the Costa Concordia or Oasis of the Seas, because those things are just too big. I mean, this ship here, this is not 1-to-1 scale, as you know. It's 63% bigger than the actual ship. It's not 1-to-1, it's not 2-to-1, it's in between. It's sort of 1.5 scale, if you like. So it's 63% bigger than the real ship. So I did do the maths. So if I was to do a cruise ship, a modern cruise ship at the same scale, it'd be huge. And I don't really want to do that. I just want to stick to the modest projects. But yeah, and like I say at the beginning in most of my videos, if you want to make a video or a downloadable project with this ship, then you can, by all means, do so, but just don't forget to leave a bit of credit for me for the design and all things like that, and a link to the tutorial, which is always handy. And yeah, that'll be for that. So not much else to say on that, but it's been a real pleasure to build, and appreciate all the comments and support for it. It's a good feeling, and it's what people wanted, what people got, and this is what we've come up with. And now the project is now over, and we can move on to other things. But like I say, more videos will come on later on. There won't be no interiors or things like that. It would just be the cosmetic on the outside. But like I say, Majestic will be next, Mauritania will be next after that. That will probably be into February, March, April sort of thing. And then after that I'll leave another poll. But I want to do the what's it called, the Calshot Spit light ship, but no one voted for it. Well, a few people did, but it didn't come out on top, so I won't worry about that. But yeah, like I say, thanks for watching. It's been a real pleasure to build, a pleasure to listen to all you people, and I really do appreciate the support. So so yeah, that's that. So this is Rich signing off, logging off and disappearing, and I shall return with another tutorial as and when. So bye bye and take care.